The Cardinals are very public. It seems like the whole world wants the Cardinals tomorrow, which is interesting. They are laying at 1.5. It seems on the road here, so it'd be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm never in favor of jumping on games in which the sides are majority, 70, 80% public cash is just pouring in on the team, laying on 1.5 on the road. Road favorites in division. We talk about NFC West dogs. Well, how about our NFC West home dog here in Seattle? What we saw from them in Pittsburgh 2 weeks ago, I don't necessarily think was fluke. I think that was a pretty sharp team. I think, obviously Pittsburgh has some issues, but I think, Seattle is capable, and specifically at home. I think this is a good opportunity for them to kind of sneak away with one. And I think, a lot of people underestimate McDonald. I don't think they necessarily care for him and his head coaching style. I think he's pretty conservative or, late in terms of his decision making specific to in-game adjustments. But I don't think, there's a real big issue up there in Seattle. I think they're pretty sharp. We always talk about these divisional travel games, divisional regional games, but, that flight from Arizona to Seattle isn't necessarily the easiest flight in the world to take. So, just we talk about travel, we talk about in division, we talk about Thursday night, we talk about short rest, we talk about in division home teams on Thursday night, how they typically pan out pretty well. I know they're typically favorites, but here's a 1.5 point spread here that could easily close, within one. So I tend to lean with the home team 24 hours out, but no official play from me here.